Hi, I'm Pete Kutzer with the Orvis Fly Fishing Schools. Today, I want to talk to you about introducing your line hand and what your line hand is going to do when you start casting. So once you've gotten comfortable making that basic cast, that pick up and lay down cast, now it's time to introduce that line hand. Now we're going to start holding on to this line. But I've noticed that a few casters have a tendency to hold their hand sometimes in not the best position. When you're holding onto this line, notice I keep my hand relatively still right here next to my side. Notice my hand's not moving. I'm just keeping it still right here, and now I can make that nice cast. What you want to avoid is pulling this hand across your body and then feeding it in right here. If you open your hands up when you make that cast, you actually kill a lot of the bend in your rod that's supposed to help get that line out there to the water. Here and here is not the best way to make a cast. Sometimes we think we might be trying to get a double haul, and unfortunately we're not really helping that cast. What you also want to be careful of is taking that hand and holding it underneath your rod. If we cast here, sometimes our line might flip around the reel right here. So if I hold my hand down low, I might catch that reel right there. I might make a little turn with my cast. Next thing you know, that line starts to wrap up. I have seen some instructors say, oh, grab your belt buckle. I actually used to say this, and unfortunately, that does the same thing. You can see right there. So I try to just take my hand, hold it nice and relaxed right here to the side, and now I can make that nice, easy cast. Notice I'm holding it pretty relaxed, pretty gently. I got that line just pinched off. I'm not letting any slide right here, and I'm keeping my hand still. Also, be careful that you don't reach to try and make that cast. If you make that big long reach, you're doing the same thing as I was talking about before when you open up here. You're actually killing some of the load in that rod or the bend in that rod, shortening your cast, not making as an efficient cast. So try to keep that hand still when you make that next cast, and you'll probably see a nicer, tighter loop.